Hi, my name is Krysel Conception and I am a construction project manager. My role pretty much is I work with a bunch of different clients and architects and engineers and figure out what we want to build. And then after that, I coordinate a lot of those wants with different subcontractors from different trades. I manage those guys to build something that's within budget and within the schedule, the time frame that we've been given by the client. In general, I think for the construction industry, it's a very male-driven industry, and I think now it's like changing a bit more, but when I first started in my first company, there were only 2 girls in the entire company that were working with me, and I was one of them. The difficult part for me is because I'm like small in stature and I'm soft-spoken in this industry, like you have to be assertive and you have to be at least that's what I was taught to do, is to be assertive, to be loud, and sometimes to be mean. And I think in this industry also a lot of people are so used to like the foul language that they've just grown up in, because the industry, the construction has been around for forever. I wouldn't want somebody to disrespect me that way, and so I wouldn't want as well to grow into this industry thinking that I can speak to people who are much older than me or even younger than me with less dignity than they have. I think for women, I don't know, I feel like God made us with a lot of compassion. I think we're more nurturing. I think we're more patient in general as well. We see things in a different way than men do, and I think that's why it's so important that like men and women have to work together and work together side by side. And so like my soft-spokenness in meetings come in is, like I'm quiet and sometimes, but when time presents itself, like I can speak in a, I guess like I don't have to scream to get my point across, and I think that's where I noticed that like everybody tends to calm down. I've never, I guess, like been told that I couldn't do anything because I was a girl. I think in like growing up, like I did ballet, but I also did taekwondo. I've gone skydiving, like I like motorcycles, and I think my advice for girls, if you want to go into an industry that's male dominant is don't be afraid to be who you are. I think it's very easy to, I guess, like be molded into someone that you're not, especially when a lot of people around you are pressuring you or like encouraging you to be someone different. And I think what's awesome about like how God made us is that we're so different and we're so needed exactly the way that you are. You don't always have to follow the trend. If you're a nerd, be a nerd, and be proud of that. If you're athletic, be proud of the fact that you're athletic. If you're smart, be so proud of yourself for being smart, because those are talents that you've been given by God. Like if you can sing, if you can dance, like use them. And when you use them, really use them for the glory of God. Don't be afraid to speak up when you need to. Don't be afraid to show the quirks about being a woman, because I mean St. John Paul the Great holds us in such a high esteem, because he thinks that we're so needed in this world, and I think we have to embrace that. We have to believe that in ourselves, because that's how we're going to change the world.